So it's been 3 years since we sold the house and we moved to an apartment in Corpus Christi. And now we're in an apartment in Amarillo. And I'm getting my very first crock pot since the time where I owned. How many crock pots do you think I owned, Mama?
I'd say about 6.
6 crock pots and 3 roasters. And yeah.
I don't know why you had that name.
Mike, my son-in-law, used to tease me about it. But can I ask you a question, my oldest daughter?
Yes.
Having your first Thanksgiving experience, do you now see the benefits of a crock pot?
Yeah, I mean, I see the benefits of a crock pot. Not 7
You could make
crock
cream
pots.
bean casserole in it. Keeps all the food warm.
Things gotta go in the oven.
But see, I'm a mother. I've been cooking for 45 years and I've been making Thanksgiving dinner for 26. And I know that fighting for that oven is going to make dinner at 9 p.m.
No, but we wake up early, we do our calculations. Oh, I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
I know this is gonna be, but mamas, may I suggest you start putting certain stuff in the crock pots?
Yes, I will.
Okay. That way you free up your oven.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I
that's
really wanted a house that came with 2 ovens. You know how they're like stacked? That would have been cool,
oh,
but
like the one that we had at the Ralston house, but it never worked. It broke after 2 years.
it wasn't stacked, it was just on the wall. There's only one.
That's the oven that I grew up with. Never mind.
Yeah, my mother-in-law, her house in Corpus, she had an oven on one on.
And yeah.
Thanksgiving was a breeze because we just had 2 ovens.
2 ovens. Anyway, or maybe you could do your turkey in a roaster.
Yeah, we could do that, but we like to spatchcock it.
You could it still fits.
Okay.
I mean, we used to put 28-pound turkeys in that roaster, Mama.
Yeah. You know what? I really love. No, never mind. I can't. I don't know where we'd put it. I was like, we could just buy another stove, another oven, but where would we put it?
I got to show you when she feels comfortable. I got to do a house tour. My daughter and her husband bought their very first house. I'm so excited for them, and this house is freaking gorgeous.
Thank you, Mom.
I love it. I feel so homey here. I'm excited to have holidays in here.
Can I tell people the tea about the previous owners or no?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't trauma dump. Because
your page is so peaceful.
well, you're such a cow. I love her. No, but after you told me, I felt icky.
I know. And then, I'm not going to lie, it tinged the way I felt about the house.
Yes, it does.
I would go to each room and be like, I know what happened here.
No, he didn't bring anything into the house, Mama.
How do you know? The office was downstairs. This is where he probably worked. I mean, I don't know.
No,
I don't know. All I know is that, and then imagining the fights that they had with each other.
Wait a minute. It wasn't him, though. He was hiding evidence for an actual criminal.
No.
That was his stuff?
Well, yeah, they were like, this has nothing to do with your investigation. The story
Oh,
was
he
I
lied.
accidentally got onto the dark web during investigation.
You can kind of assume what was happening with the previous owner. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But anyway, the house is beautiful, and there's no evil in it, Mama. I would have felt it. Trust me, I'm an evil magnet. It would have hit me in the face. But I'm gonna get a crock pot too. I want to see what it is because I can't do anything normal. I can't go and just go to Amazon and buy a nice. No, I went to eBay and I bought a vintage 1980 Farberware crock pot. I'm going to allow you into my brain. I'm going to tell you first of all, I need a crock pot because I don't know about others. Please correct me if you do things opposite, but I don't use my oven and my stove during the summer. Okay? Even just this weekend when the high was 62 degrees, I turned on the oven. What did I make Sam? I don't know. I made a meal, and and I completely forgot what I made her, and I turned on the oven. And oh, I made barbecue chicken. Duh, I even made a video. I made barbecue chicken and I had the oven on for about 45 minutes and I was sweating. Okay. And that's because it was 62 degrees outside. So I've never done that. And I raised my kids in old houses. And the house that we spent the most time in was 90 years old and horrible insulation. And so it was one of those houses where you turn on the stove and the oven come in the fall because it would kill two birds with one stone. I'm making a soup, I'm making a pot roast, and the house is going to be warm. But you don't do that crap in the spring and in the summer. You use your crock pot. So I always got confused when I'm in these food groups on Facebook and they're like, it's fall, time to take out the crock pot. And I'm thinking,
That's when I turn on my oven.
that's when I turn on my oven and stove. What are you doing? That's so backwards to me. But then I've always lived in badly insulated homes. So anyway, spring is here and that oven is going to stop. I mean, I'm eventually going to stop cooking in it and I want a crock pot. And when we moved away from the big house, we gave all the crock pots away. A couple were so old we had to throw away. Some were missing the dials. Some of the digital stuff didn't work. Anyway, so I'm buying a crock pot. Now, here's the story. I knew I was going to buy one. I just didn't know which one. And I was going to go and buy the 1970s crock pot, the green one. I'm watching Mrs. Columbo. Not Columbo, Mrs. Columbo with Kate McGraw or McGrew or whatever her name is. And I'm watching an episode. In the episode, because she's Mrs. Columbo, she's a housewife by day and she solves murders by night. And there's the scene where she's in her kitchen, so 80s, and there's a crock pot on one of her counters. And I paused it and I walked up to the TV and I looked at it and I'm like, what is that really a crock pot with a handle? They call it a bucket handle or pail handle, something like that. And I'm like, I have never seen that. And it's made by Farberware. So I go to eBay and I do a search for 1980 crock pot with a long handle. That's how I typed it in. And boom, the replica of that crock pot popped up. And it's got the traditional crock pot insert. I'm in love with this crock pot. I can't wait till it gets here. My first crock pot meal is going to be a crock pot lasagna because I'm craving Italian food. And my youngest and her fiance are living with us, and she's always loved my lasagna. So that's what we be making in my brand new to me crock pot. So that's what it looks like. Is that not the cutest thing? I'm just living in the past. Someone may say that says a lot about my mental health. And I don't think it has. I think it just says more about the stage of life I'm in. I'm 52 years old and I'm in my, I know you don't technically get into your reflective part of your life until your 70s.
I'm in my reflective part now.
She's like 27, 28.
Yeah.
Well, I just love the good things about my childhood and I love the great things about the 70s and 80s. And I may be indulging myself because I haven't done that. I mean, when I was in my mom era, it was about being in the present. It was about buying the best, doing things efficiently. This crock pot may not even work, but I'm going to buy it and I'm going to make it work. We'll see. It says it's in good condition, so we shall see. And it's just what I want to do. I just want to do it. So anyway,